Hey YouTube, this is React City and Marco.
I'm Rose.
And this is Code Geass episode 21. So, last time we had the invasion get fended off.
Yes.
Make it. And Suzaku and Rouge work together against him.
Yeah.
He's probably mad.
Who's mad?
The second in command of the Kurugi administration.
Yeah.
Those words.
So what do you think's going to happen next after that? Because they said they're going to try to keep it quiet, that the Black Knights are actually there and helping.
Yeah, but what's his name? We saw him appear, and it looked like he was in the news place. He was somewhere where there are cameras.
Die
Hard, yeah. Like he was passing on the rumors of Black Knights. That was the point, was to like let rumors pass around, not necessarily be highlighted in the videos.
He's like, rumors will spread. Just see him actively spreading rumors. We don't know how it keeps getting out, but they will get out there.
Guys.
Guys, like that, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys would like to see the next episode a whole week early of this or any of the other shows that we have available for it. Also, tier 3, remember that's out there if you want the uncut version of any reaction that we do, as well as a month's early access to the podcast that releases every 2 weeks. And that talks about meta commentary. We go over things that we like, we go over things in different shows and aspects that crossover, stuff like that.
News.
So, yeah, news as well. So thank you guys very much. I will see you in discussion.
Oh, they're in trouble. Of course.
Oh, he's on the side.
Wow, he's so changed completely.
He wants to be a bureaucrat?
Wow.
Oh.
She's full on wife mode.
They're going without Zeros.
Zero's trapped in school.
Yeah.
What?
Everybody's like,
It was all boys that did that.
what's that he has in the thing? Are those burner phones? I think he has burner phones.
Oh, I didn't see.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. We're getting you high.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Great question. Because you're in love! Why are you at a festival?
Huh.
Of course.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
open.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, people are open to them now.
Wow. I found him first. Did you see that? Of course he's a pro cooker. Or just a pro chopper.
It's a knife.
For goodness
What?
sake, Callan!
He just knows his hair from the knife sound.
Oh. I didn't think he didn't think that she would come back here.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Oh, she's sweating. Why are they people?
Yeah.
Why is she just
She keeps aiming up.
Lloyd?
The guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Wha-
Where's the pizza?
For goodness sake. He's like, I have no time to plan a coup.
They have masks.
And
They
waffles.
can't be Geass.
Yeah.
Oh.
ユーフィなら夕べ話をしたよ。夕べ？うん。ああ、それとバトレーが管理している件だけど。ああ、構いませんが、本当にあれに利用
He wants some.
Oh, it seems Cornelia doesn't really know much about
Who you? Is that another CC person in
Yeah.
a bomb thing?
お前は嘘つきだからな。こんなことで計略は使わない。軍人やマスコミがいるんだぞ。見つかったらどうする？焼きたてがいい。変装道具を持ってこい。俺は天才とクーデターの仕切りだ。
The coup.
How can a coup d'etat?
私が誰ですかあなたイレブンじゃありませんよね名前はこの人は俺の
Oh wait, has he seen Vivette? Has he seen Vivette? He's like, why is everybody here? Oh, Euphemia! What the heck?
She must speak to Suzaku about something.
Right now.
このアイデア
Oh, idea.
君は君の信じた道を進むといいコーネリアには私から話しておくよすべてお兄様が認めてくださったんですこれで
Now we can get married.
いえこちらこそあマリー
Oh. Not here, not here.
Oh, no.
Why is everybody here? Why is everybody in one place?
見られた以上まずいここで手術をあのようなもんべでしょ
Oh, now she.
Everybody is here.
まったく面倒だギアスを使えばいいだろう奥義はよくわからないやつに使うのは危険
What's that?
他のメンバーは使用
Everyone else.
いるのだったら話したいことがあって
In front of everyone.
What? What is happening? What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
What a mess.
What?
が緩かったみたいだな
It's all Suzaku right now.
He's the one shaking. Nice. Oh!
Very familiar sensation.
Let me marry you.
続き聞かせてもらえませんかこの人は俺の何ですか
What was your cover? I need to know.
私
What?
Now he definitely doesn't want to give her back her memories.
No.
今でもお兄様は
Please don't be weird.
Any moment now.
Of the world's largest pizza.
Yeah.
That was
Say
a
it.
waste of money.
All your tax dollars went into this.
Ah!
What?
Why do you have?
Pizza tosser. Dress code monitor. He's a
Bro,
dress
he's-
code monitor.
アニメで先行のマリアンヌ様を使っていた機体だね基本フレームのみですよ
Who is the Flash?
It's a big puppet.
Marianne.
マリアンヌ様の側近に
Oh.
次世代競争から外され
Oh, she was the Flash.
やっぱり結婚の目的はあれでしたかわかりましたこの人異性という感覚がないんですよ残念でした概念は知ってる
You only know it's a general
concept.
concept.
Wow, look at that.
女の子口説いてる場合じゃない私はみんなが幸せにならないと嫌
Uh-oh.
The pizza.
And then she's...
ユーフォミア様
Oh, how did everybody hear that?
Oh, there.
How did everyone hear that?
ブルーシュナナリーは悪いがそうさせてもらうああ副総督は正面入り口近くらしい
She's still. Oh,
She's still making
he
the mark.
found her making the mark though.
Oh. What the heck?
No.
Oh, she's like, wait.
Dramatic.
隊長も逃げる必要はなくなったしかし君にはこのまま隠密として
That's Callan's mom.
No,
No.
that's Nunnally's
That's Donnelly's nurse.
nurse.
ご無事ですかユーフェミア様ありがとうスザクユフィーネ様は無事だ
I mean, everybody would have recognized your cart. I mean, wheelchair cart.
スザクさんどこか行ったんですってお似合いですよねお二人ならナナリお前
Oh, does she like Suzaku?
Oh.
よかった
Glaring.
He's glaring at her.
大切な発表があり
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
ユーフェミア様
For goodness sake! Why does she keep making
Now
live
what's she done?
announcements?
Emergency.
ブリタニア帝国エリア11副総督ユーフェミアです今日は私から皆様にお伝えしたいことが
If she's like, I'm marrying Suzaku, that'd be hilarious.
娘が大げさに私ユーフェミアリーブリタニアは
Okay, the formation.
行政特区日本を設立する
Administers zone.
いたします何ブリタニアが日本を
Reorganizing Japan.
Recognize.
その手があったか地域制限付きとは
That screws with their plan.
Yeah.
行政特区日本ではイレブンは日本人という名前を取り戻すことになりますイレブンへの規制並びにブリタニア人の特権は特区日本には存在しませんブリタニア人
Oh, she's terrified now.
平等の世界なのですやめろユフィそのケースは考えた
Uh-oh.
しかしそれはただの夢物語だ聞こえていますかゼロ
Oh no.
クロビス殿下はどうなるなんだこれは
Yeah.
私と一緒に
Bruh!
ブリタニアの中に新しい未来を作りましょう
Oh, goodness.
そうやって君は何もかも手に入れる気か
Oh, now he's upset at her.
場所すらまとめてルルーシュまた昔みたい
Oh.
違うんだもう昔とは
Oh no, he is just cut it off with
He's
her.
super upset. Oh, no.
Discussion.
Discussion.
So we gotta talk about the big tragedy of this episode. Poor Cece's pizza.
Oh, no.
You can, she's holding her little plate.
Cece's
Yeah.
pizza.
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 The zoom pan away. I think she fully intended on eating that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
where do I
she
go
eats
to
like
eat the pizza?
4 pizzas a day.
Where's the
So-
pizza?
Where's the pizza?
But yeah, you're right.
It's like the gods of death love apples. Cece Rolls people
Pizza.
loves pizza.
Oh, goodness.
So in the beginning,
In the beginning, festival being organized and
Everybody came.
everybody is on their way to this festival.
yeah, it's a popular school, huh?
Apparently.
Oh, he used to teach there.
Ogie, yeah. Well, I don't know if he said he used to teach there. He said he used to be a
teacher.
teacher. So maybe just feeling reminiscent about schools and
You're
their
right.
festivals. Yeah.
And Villette is his date there, apparently.
Yeah. And I think...
She's my...
What were you gonna say? Ogie, I want to be an 11 with you.
Oh my gosh. This is going to make it harder for him to try and get back her memories. Because once she get back her memories, she's a
gone.
totally different person. So, I don't know. I think that might save Zero.
So what are the ethics of the situation?
Yeah, because like she in this state is saying like I'm so happy right now. There's no possible way I could have been happier
before
doing when I got shot.
Right.
I mean, I got shot for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
So can I just stay here, please?
And Ogie had plausible deniability. He's like, listen, I don't know who she was before. I just found her. She had no memory. I saved her.
Yeah.
But does he have an obligation to give her back her memory if he can?
Yeah. But the thing is, he was saying like if he gives her to a hospital or to the cops, it's a direct line back to him because she's seen him, and there's no guarantee that she's gonna be loyal to him and be like, oh, I don't know this guy, you know.
That's
Especially if
also
she
point.
might be hurt after if he were to give her up to someone. So,
So I think they're just married now.
Yeah.
Happy couple.
Yep.
Don't let her near refrain.
I stand.
Yeah.
And then Callan comes to school. She was about to kill him again, try to kill him again.
Hilariously.
He's like, oh, you came. She was like, how did you know?
I heard the knife.
So I guess her
It's a
plan.
familiar knife.
Her plan was get rid of the person who knows about me.
Yeah.
That's basically just get rid of him, and I can go back to my life of being a weakling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we see that what's his name? Suzaku is not super staunch on the rules anymore.
No, he's
No.
changed.
He's trying to do things his own way.
Adapting.
Yeah.
He's learning from situations he's going through and that the world isn't as black and white as he thought. And maybe Callan doesn't deserve to get arrested. Maybe let her just have her school life here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least he's like in this phase where we are now. I'll try to persuade people in this like type of society versus on the battlefield.
I will
Dead.
kill you.
You dead.
Yeah. He's like, I won't show you no mercy, but here I just want to talk. Yeah. And then what's his name? Lelouch walks in and he's like, you came. I guess he also didn't expect her to come back to school since, you know,
Yeah.
the princess's knight is also attending and
Yeah.
knows your face.
Yeah, but as soon as Suzaku was nice to her, right after that, he smiled. So he was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay,
like,
things
okay.
have been started.
Yeah. And then from there the ball just keeps rolling with people just coming in, and we go to see we find CC. No, first we encounter Cecile smacking the dickens out of people who look like Lloyd.
Oh,
Broke the handle.
Broke the handle. CC comes over. She's like, "Oh, it's you." He throws her in a warehouse. Be like, "Stay there." And then Ogie and comes. I don't know if it's Vivette or Villette.
just call her Villette for
I'll
now.
call her
Vivette.
And sounds much
It's
more satisfying.
harder.
But it's easier to remember. It's 4 V's. I think it's 5.
But
And then Shirley comes over with
I gotta talk to
Suzaku.
you right now.
I gotta talk to you right now. And
Are you zero?
yeah, I can't tell what she's
Thinking.
thinking. Cause
Yeah.
when he was over with Euphemia, she's like, "This is no time to be hitting on girls." Was that because the event is going on? Because he left his station to go talk to her in front of everybody. You know, just right at the top
he's
of the
on
stairs.
the top of the stairs. Like,
With
what?
the princess of the country, who he hopes nobody figures out his connection to. You know, the only person with pink hair in the country.
Yeah,
You know
and
her?
all that's hiding her is a shades and a little tiny hat.
The hat flows away, and it's like, oh my gosh, I know exactly who that is now.
I wondered if that moment of her seeing him talking to her was like a trigger in her memories of
Yeah.
I used to love him.
I think so.
Yeah, because her reaction, like, so what if he's talking to a girl? She assumes he's hitting on a girl, you know?
Well, what's her name? Euphemia. She would remember Euphemia from the time she got kidnapped with Nina and
Yeah.
I think it's Shirley.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she'd put those together.
Maybe not necessarily, but yeah, I do think it's mostly that, you know, she sees this guy and there's some, even though she has forgotten about Lelouch, there's a piece of that reminiscent feeling towards him of maybe jealousy of why is he doing that right now.
Yeah.
And somewhere in that mess, we hear about Flash.
Yeah.
And it's related to Lady Marianne, which was Lelouch's mother.
Yeah.
So was she called the Flash?
Yes.
And she was like, she was very good in battle?
Yes, Lelouch's mother was a legendary general.
Oh, I missed that. So that's that was the reason she had such pull with other people.
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking she's a mother of some kids. What did she do to get that pull, but it's because she was in the military. Okay.
Yeah, and also most likely is one of the reasons she was assassinated. Because if you remember, the way the empire works, you kind of need to be vouched and backed by people to become the emperor. So it's suspected that if things had gone as the way they were, Lelouch probably would have been the emperor.
Been emperor, yeah. So it could have been the father who was behind it all. Most likely, I think.
Or
Since-
some no-name council member who's like, he wants his daughter to marry that one guy, and then he'd be like, make him emperor.
So I just wanted to bring up again, the dramatic tension of this show is legendary. Up and down. I was just gonna say, like, if there is a scene where it's like, if that person came in, it would be so awkward.
They do it.
It will happen.
They do it. Yes. Like, I can't believe everybody came into the warehouse. Everybody. I'm like, the worst people came in. Suzaku came in. Shirley was like kind of bad. But...
Arthur came in.
Who's Arthur?
The cat.
The cat. Darn it, Arthur. He's like, I feel a familiar sensation on my ankle.
Oh my gosh.
Pain.
I love when they're holding the thing over from not falling on the girls. Suzaku's like, and Lelouch is like, I'm helping.
Yeah, we've all been there. I know what he's saying.
You take the bit that's leaning upward. And then, we see that Schneisel leaves.
Oh, yeah, he's leaving. And Cornelia was seeing him off.
Yeah.
And he left her with some extra forces.
And
new outfits too.
Euphemia got approval from Schneisel to make a new administration zone.
So Schneisel was the perfect person for her to ask, because Cornelia was not gonna have it.
Yeah.
So she pulled it off. Like, she wrote. It was like a stack of papers. Maybe she like spent a night like just to write out her idea and then present it to him. Because he is like not necessarily neutral. He is still Britannia in mind, but he is more open, I think, and even his people to the 11. So I think that's why he would, or maybe just the fact that he was leaving. Maybe it was like
that's what I was gonna say. That whole scene where you're just complimenting her.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that had to do with? It's like what?
Bless you.
It's like that idea of, what's it called? An insult sandwich, where you compliment, insult, compliment. He told her in that same sentence of, General Bartley took this thing, which is probably very important. But after saying all those things, it flattered her.
Yes.
And then he also signed off the thing for Euphemia. So like, stay in her good graces, leave on a high note.
Yes. I did notice that he's very I don't know how to explain
Flattery.
He
loves
he
to
flatters
flatter.
everybody.
Yeah. He's very good at that. Charming, you can say.
Charming, yes. And it makes me super suspicious.
Yeah. He is
because
suspicious.
he fired a cannon at innocent people. I mean, he didn't have to go that hard, did he? I mean, Suzaku had the guy at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Let's just fire a cannon on the whole place? No,
Yeah.
They had Lelouch dead to rights.
Yeah,
you're right. He is kind of,
and then he was like,
suspicious.
Necessary casualty.
It's so weird. It's like, in person, his smiling face, his perfect good looks, his words are just all smooth. You think, oh, I can trust you. But then his actions, I don't know. Like, signing off on that from Yuffie to me was really what?
He stepped over Cornelia big time.
Yeah, like, that's something like that should have been given to the viceroy of the area.
Yeah.
Unless he is higher than Cornelia somehow. Maybe that would make more sense. Or even not even that, just the fact that Cornelia is supposedly taken over after Clovis. Shouldn't you have been like, oh, that's a good plan. I will back you with this, with Cornelia, at least. And then give it to Cornelia to make the final decision.
Yeah.
Or to me, it's like he's sowing... I don't want to say I almost said discord. I don't know. He's sowing drama for some reason, and he has other motives.
Yeah. I don't recall what exactly his position is, so somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he is one of the highest level military commanders, and military commanders will always succeed the civilian government. So even though Cornelia did lead a campaign recently in the Middle East, she's acting as a viceroy right now, so I think that makes him above her, if slightly. So that would give him the authority to
just to sign it off. Okay.
I
think so.
I don't know.
It is still bad to step over the actual viceroy.
Yeah, I think if you were more cool or indifferent with the viceroy, you could just do that without a second thought. But he is her sis brother, who I think are somewhat close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little word, like I guess telling her, "Oh, I spoke to Yuffie last night. She told me about this plan. It's a pretty good plan." Maybe that was his way of bringing it to her.
Maybe he didn't expect Yuffie to just like go to a festival and announce it immediately.
Yeah, maybe that was a little bit.
It did seem impromptu.
Yeah. Yuffie is still quite naive to the world of politics.
Impulsive.
Yeah.
She's made 2 live announcements that are world changing.
Without talking to her sister Cornelia.
Without talking to anybody twice.
Yeah. She's trying very hard to prove herself.
Yeah.
But each time it's just been like
stepping on those toes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because her values, like I think we talked about, she's a little bit closer to innocent, not just naive, but I mean like she's not a hater of the 11s, you know. She's not so far as maybe Cornelia.
Yeah.
So she feels like she needs to stand up for the 11s more, and because she has such a position, she feels like she should make use of it, you know?
Yeah, I know what I mean. Other than that, we also got Bartley is in charge of some project, and they flash somebody in a tank.
Right, another
Yes.
Cece.
Cece perhaps.
The poison. Every time I think of Cece and them, I always think of poison, because that's what they called it at first. They were like, it's a poison thing, and it was just a
poison
girl.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is with this whole putting people in a tank thing?
Yeah.
I think it's
maybe
to
it's just to
keep
transport them.
Yeah, I think it's to keep them from doing things. That's probably like, what is it? Sedate.
Sedate them?
Yeah.
But maybe even if like regular sedation wouldn't work, so they have to like do a special concoction.
Yeah, because Cece is immortal, so maybe regular things don't work.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, New Japan.
Yeah, Nippon.
New Nippon. And Lelouch is very upset.
Yes. So
he was like, "You're dead to me."
Yes,
basically.
He was saying to himself too that I thought through this, it's not gonna work. It's just it's a pipe dream.
Yeah.
Well, whatever he's thinking she's trying to do. And Daitard is like, I knew it! Basically, because this is what he was saying. Suzaku was going to basically rival Zero as being the liberation for the 11s. And that's what Yuffie is doing.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, so it looks like what they're going to have to do, the Black Knights, or maybe an offshoot of the Black Knights, is going to have to dirty their and shut down the Nippon, or at least cause it to fail very quickly. Because as Zero says, the Black Knights are gonna fall apart if they succeed in their plan, because that was the Black Knights' goal.
That's their goal.
And if the people in the Black Knights are like, well, there's already a established place for us to go. What's the point of this resistance? You know. So
the worst part is, and the genius part of Yuffie's plan is that if they do interfere with the creation of them, that will just look like a power grab from the Black Knights part.
That's why I was saying it would have to be like a secret offshoot.
So basically, it would have to be. It's just going to be another puppet government, basically, because it's made by the Britannians.
Yeah.
Which is why it can't
you can
work.
call yourself Japanese, but you know
Doesn't mean anything.
And on top of it, you are basically given an area, and they say live there.
It's a reservation.
First of all, I was gonna say it's like that. First of all, who's gonna upkeep that place? It might just turn into another ghetto over the years.
The government there can't do anything.
There's still gonna be discrimination because you're basically saying you live there, we live here.
Yeah.
We can intermingle on paper, but will it actually happen? People still hate 11s. There's a whole mindset that needs to change. So I don't know. It's Lelouch is probably right about it, and Yuffie just being a little naive didn't think it through.
Yeah.
So
she just had an idea and she's like, "Let's do this now." Yeah.
What's the move?
Yeah.
Next episode. What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, it's not like she can take it back now. She just made a live announcement. So even if Lelouch is like, "Hey, here's everything wrong with what you just said," it's not like she can just take it back. A lot of people suddenly got hope just then.
Yeah. We were already, I think that was in the beginning of the episode, they were showing there's so many factions waning and growing stronger. It's like, but Curry is showing our hope. And then, but it's just hope in slavery. We're not actually anything.
Yeah.
So, so step in that.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Yeah.
I
No, that was the last thing was.
Oh,
the,
I
yeah.
thought you were trying to remember something.
No.
All right. So, well, guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you liked your time here, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below if there's anything that you wanted to point out. Remember, next episode is up on Patreon if you guys want that. And we also have Tier 3 with the podcast and the Patreon. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And thanks to our patrons, Mater, Kay, Jesse, Tierney, and Dirty Old Man.